Welcome to the Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
As always, I'm calling on you for a mission requiring both your unique intellectual prowess and aggressive instincts for item acquisition. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that must remain classified for the moment, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No conferences at which to tear apart your peers' half-baked theories. No jaunts to other systems to find rare historical items. No propagation of knowledge of any kind. In short, stagnation and death for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with Vries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives caused the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent Vries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
As always, I look forward to your academically grounded yet thoroughly imaginative musings in your summary report. Law be with you and your team, Commander.
Commander, hi. Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cost no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones. Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing. Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it. Because you all know so much more than me, and I don't want to mess things up. Pascal likes to joke around about everything. But I like it when she says it's all about looking out for those who can't defend themselves. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side. Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent Vries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel. No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent Vries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through shit shows, Commander.
I don't have to use that.
Whoa, that's sure faster than taking the stairs.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip Core. Exactly right. But that whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting to handle their combat mechs. If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you.
Okay.
This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best in...
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here. Move on. I don't need a team led by some egghead refugee from academia fouling it up. For now. I need to go now.
Oh.
Who? No.
I'm an agent. First, can't wait to see you one.
Same to you, Abar.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every...
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
In the machine that keeps us productive, I will be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built. But even I can't succeed alone. So we do it.
Smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here? The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
You two, yeah. Expiring without permission.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own. Always a good idea to have a cover story.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. That's listed at... And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. Mallory? Oh. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but... what was it like? The mental refreshment? No! I mean, yes! I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject. Sorry, I can't risk being sentimental.
We all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements.
Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
That smell. Did a Sprat get flash fried in here?
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quick.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Screen's broken, so always a good idea to have a cover story.
Cadet Warden 4th Class, that's slip. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail. Mallory? What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but... what was it like? No! I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject. For what? Not helping... I'll have you know, we all have more important things...
Only as strong as its basest elements.
No time reducing those necks to scrap metal, eh, Commander?
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know Vries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other. Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Abara and I'll take central dispatch, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Abara's enthusiasm here, or Vries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into Central Dispatch. You know, without bringing home...
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
These shots certainly part of it.
Clara, you got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
It's coming, honest. How about I, show you when we get to where we're going?
Here we go.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
I've stashed a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
Neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving plan. That's why I love my sovereign.
Have you seen Maui since their return? The state they're in. It saddens me.
Yes, it is sad that they weren't able. Otherwise, they'd have had the strength and constitution to emerge a better subject. more able to fulfill their duties.
Yes, that is exactly what I meant. Praise be to the Protectorate.
Distraction devices in the floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait until their guns are pointing away from your position.
Assignment didn't bother me, I assure you, but it was just too close to implying that some jobs are less worthy than others for me to let lie. We all are equal in the service of the Sovereign.
Hear, hear. I don't care where I'm assigned. The bounty bestowed upon each of us is superlative. Thank the matriarch we don't live in one of those greed-driven corporatist colonies.
Never more content. Never more content.
Good. Those mechs should give you no more problems. Rendezvous with your crewmates outside and meet me at the skip labs as soon as possible. We're en route to the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like. Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Avara, Pascal, do
to resuscitate Agent Ibarra. Please stay clear. An unabridged debrief is not available at this time. Alert. Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Ibarra's acknowledged. Adding, staunch the bleeding to priority queue. This unit will relocate Agent Ibarra to the incognito once he is stabilized or deceased. All other agents are advised to continue with the next mission objective. Please head to the skip labs now. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle...
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent Vries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Any subject failing to comply, stand by for further instruction.
Never questioned, never doubted, zeal never lacked.
Hey! You there! Come over here at once! What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Something awful has happened. We must be on our guard. Security ops cannot even be reached despite... The automechs all returned to their charging stations and deactivated. And then there was the explosion. Please, tell me you know what... Your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom. Praise be the matriarch that I was not fooled by your false tongue. How dare you? I am... Guards! I need... relics all returned to their charging stations and deactivated. Your praise be the matriarch that I was not fooled by your false tongue. Don't attempt to... I'm nearly certain impersonating a fellow subject is a serious breach of protocol. No, I didn't mean that. What I meant to say is that it is a serious breach of protocol. Why? What I mean to say is that we... How dare you? I know them well enough. You dared... Guards!
Drawing near. Perfection is perfect. Breaking for cover.
On out there. Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Okay.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Or it is. It is not our place to question. Questions are an addiction. Some illustration is in order.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and Vries isn't responding to our comms. In other words...
Reveal yourselves, or I'll shoot! Society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible in the minds of things sentient. Improving position. blow is... Better take a gander.
Boy, damn it! Can't you? And here I was certain an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. Let me put this simply. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it. I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself. I was fond of him too. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific. There is no too late farewell.
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. This unit is not programmed. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive say. Assessment complete. It appears you experienced some changes while in suspended animation, but nothing of concern. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, Anti's Choice claims they are following, unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent de Vries. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years. Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in... Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent de Vries's latest actions. It has been confirmed that Agent de Vries was responsible. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent de Vries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. It is inadvisable. This unit has also... Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra...
Years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing our whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. Seems so. Better luck next time, I guess. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The Commander has received a full...
De Vries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until, if she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our response. With your erudite insights, I wager it won't take us long at all to catch her. She's gone to ground now, but as part of her original undercover mission, De Vries was asserted she'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there.
Ready to disembark, Commander. Just say the word.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Abba, unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order theorizing this unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. Final, an upgraded Valerie unit will boost. Please be on the look. Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Okay.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Earth Directorate, huh? Like, from the serials? End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there, as I've never heard of her. Can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. What? They've been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of our... Got a convoy overdue back from the landing pad. Admit I'm a bit worried. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words. When my deal comes through,
Yes. No. Oh, your husband. No. No. Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spying. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs? Splendid, because I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island? I've some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps the record room is in this building. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together. Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. Please, Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in me. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as the Ministry of Accuracy. Contains vital information about the I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Yes, one additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me. Though that is a bridge most worth burning, in my estimate. An opportunity to find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is...
your munition supplies are low. It is best we discuss acquiring more ammunition when we are next traveling together.
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up. Now life in Fairfield's a real shindig. Well, except for the handful of hullheads who couldn't accept this place as under new management. We sure fixed them. Boy, damn right we did.
Keep them coming. I can do this all day.
Okay.
Done. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
No, ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt. Yeah? They're always counting me, and this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. I'm sick of it.
Hello there, go-getter.
Spacer's Jaw, Zero-G Brew, and antibiotics. Everything you need to get through your day.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words, when I deal
for in the tossball leagues this season. Tossball? I mean, tossball. You know, weekend zone, football, offside hugs, hackers, enders.
Yes! We are speaking of the same inspiring professor.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. You are dead to me.
Yet you see fit.
It would be... No.
Good. And while while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold a moment, Carr. An opportunity comes...
A surprising... but comes...
Allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. I'm not... But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, but surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving doesn't... Please. And the protect... I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Ceylon, to retrieve said information. Yes. One additional word of warning. And fine.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke.
Commander, your munition supplies are low. It is best we discuss acquiring more ammunition when we are next traveling together.
Keep them coming. I can do this all day.
Get over here before you get yourself killed. No, and you can't. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt. Yeah, they're all wait. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it. I know, I ain't blaming you. That's part of climbing the ladder. Can't exactly afford to be picky about the jobs that come my way neither. Considering my condition, options. If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs. Sorry. Guess I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now. I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn... Weren't many of us crafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. No. But I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one. She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to. Nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing. Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the wraps.
There we go. gun. Wall pit.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well would not have been necessary had you completed your task in a timely manner.
I'll calm down when you stop braying your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. You scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies, Fair Trooper Sealong, no mind. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what? Excellent! Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without...
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
It most assuredly is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an...
So you say. But Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. And you, I got a proposition for you.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport. Worry not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yesayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion. Verily, I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Perhaps? Some items may slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure Westport represents a Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive but the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the... Shh, not so loud. That can tell when you're questioning it. The people of Westport don't trust me. How can they? I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is they yearn for. You are a third party. You're presumably trustworthy. I need you. I say if the situation is serendipitous, excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of purple. That I shall mark the locale. Now I'm sure you've asked yourself for it. Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact. Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them. Okay? Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
All done in there? Hope that little dust-up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a full... And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back in Auntie's... Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine science. After you.
Pulverizing them suffice? Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Oh, Inez, you look...
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effect...
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contract... that is not common knowledge. Before I began my new illustrious career working with... Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached.
Where my own first aid training can't reach. Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked...
Would if I could have done more. Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. I happened upon an old report of theirs along...
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble.
The second candidate...
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
When you breach the matriarch's leg. Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest yes, though now when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin. Oh, I love questions. Ask away. I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the Minister and Officer Carr have only our best. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner. The fact is that those two never got along particularly well. Even one wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew. Very well. I ought to focus more on I work directly with Officer Carr and her... In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. Trust me, I would not be here if this...
Really? So close.
There's a beast out there just waiting to yield up its vitals to a grafting table. I'd like to begin the hunt soon, if it's all the same to you. If you say so.
All I need to... maybe check over there.
I must say, I have many reservations about this. The Protectorate has always provided for us. For what reason would we forsake such a stable and safe way of life?
Because, friend, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving. With Antes, you'll be thriving.
So your superiors order you to thrive?
No.
Whoa.
You there. Keep your hand. Stranger, consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open. I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. Yes. They are When we captured them, we hanged them as a... I dare say this spectacle served its purpose well. If you are an enemy of the Protectorate, you will be judged. May we all take heed of such a warning.
I have to wait.
Out of the quest. If you are... He's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty. Any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, betraying the Protectorate, using the Sovereign's name in vain, overindulging in food and drink, loafing, but you dared. I may have need of your help. I know of 2 traitors who yet... In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say? I commend you for your eager interest. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die. The second traitor I seek is Charlton Wine. He too... But Charlton, well, you're human. Now go, but be...
Oh, come on. I'm going to go to West Point and end the video.
We're closed.
Okay, we're close.
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorate survivors in Westport. Once any change is reported. I hate that kind of work. It always sounds like so much.
Scout report. Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir.
Excellent.
At ease, Scout.
We can tell 'em.
Glad to hear that they haven't managed to
love this. Come on, friend.
I don't even want to think about the damage those crabbles are going to do to my machines.
They're crabbles. They ain't gonna do nothing to your precious terminal. Only thing they're a danger to was us.
Yeah, you may have the right of it. I just think.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food.
Excuse infraction.
Our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
Epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Resources and lack of community led to
Greetings.
terrible suffering. Poor didn't. Benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy.
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to West. But where are my manners? We do serving Unit 1. Confirm it. Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our bet. I beg to differ. Those walls have stood for over a century. That is unlikely. Our society was built from the bedrock. We all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all. Unlike those corporate colonies, where it's every person for themselves. They love it as why we've even that brings me to I believe something still can be done. What?
Comestibles.
We of the Protectorate, we are not. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs. Not, we are of like, unfortunately, we lack ready availability. Why we're trade. Now, either the Arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the vapid boot heel of Auntie's choice. No matter who wins, we cannot sustain these fine. The Arbiters might see fit to penalize only me. Hence my use of I owe it to every single person here to try.
Working with and through the Sovereign, devised the Paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons, or the base individualists within Auntie's choice. Though don't fret, the system is resilient. The system abides. But now, more than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
Grey gone astray? Book a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
Under Protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity. Of course. Abandon every last ideal to climb the... No, my naive friend, you haven't. Suspect if you had, you'd be singing another tune right now. Not humming one of their little jingles.
The paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dear.
Nobody needs go. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was... Well, that's what I have Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them. Fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence. Understand, it's a gamble, no arguing that. But anything else is simply giving up and waiting for the end. What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask? I don't know what an Earth Directorate is, and I thought in exchange for the automech parts we need, I'd never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quiet. Wonderful. The park, to get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Farewell now.
All fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Represent a fascinatingly complex ecological...
The matriarch and sovereign chose Eden, the perfect ecotope, as our home, and devised the paradigm as a great way to maintain it.
The system abides.
I inhale so much dust.
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers?
Trust the plan. Observe set progress.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon, we'll have to start cutting.
Welcome back.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's choice is years behind us sociologically. So they've started the war to grab any part of the paradigm that they can.
Perfect life of contentment and plenty. We have community.
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't gift us the paradigm.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
Food is nutritious and plentiful. We everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to
Everything? Literally everything I own is underwater.
You are the raw material for...
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that had been building up in our door frames.
The Sovereign really does think of everything.
We're all in this together.
I'm just gonna end it because hope you enjoy.
Zeal at all times.